Guys, welcome back to SoccerBeat. I have Moeneeb Josephs and Tsepo Masilela here. We're here to wrap up the weekend. We're going to look at all of your comments from the weekend. Thank you so much for all the engagement you guys have had on our shows. We really appreciate it, and we go through everything. And what we're going to be doing on today's show is actually looking at your comments, some of our favorite comments from the weekend, giving you guys credit and reacting to your comments. So I hope you guys keep engaging with the platform. We love it and we see everything. So keep it coming. This week, for a change, we have Tsepo Masilela in the winning corner while Moeneeb and I are hiding away as the Orlando Pirates fans. But we will be reacting to a couple of comments here. Yeah,
Okay,
Moeneeb, that's why we invited him. Yeah, they celebrating.
That's what I'm thinking now. That's what I'm thinking. Why is Chester here? Is it because we've lost now? Because I've never seen Chester so happy. All of a sudden he's smiling and giggling. Probably because we had him in that corner there in that media box. Now all of a sudden he feels like he must come and sit here and gloat with us. Bastard.
Moeneeb, I'm happy you have recovered. You're out of the ICU, brother. I was very much worried about.
Thank you for that condolences, Chester. It was tough.
Yeah.
It was tough, my brother. We never had a good weekend.
Yeah,
Okay,
it happens. It's football.
It was rough, Chester. With your team, before we get into the Pirates comments, the winners can go first. And here we have Vusi Bingwa, 4115, who says, they look like a team that's more difficult to beat. Chiefs is more scary going forward, creating multiple chances, but it will come together eventually. Are you also feeling the positive vibes, Tips, after your win? Are you Chiefs fans happy with the way the team's going?
I'm feeling the vibes, Mikey, definitely. You know, when they say they're creating more chances, listen, this team, Nabi's team, they've got a goal in them. Most of the games they've played, they do score. You know, but obviously with a little bit of extra quality, and now you can see, you know, with the addition of Lollipop, my guy, you know, and Morris, obviously, you know, they bring a different dimension, and more quality is always better for the team.
Sure. Let's go on
Ma-
to the next
Mikey,
one.
just hang on, Mikey. I also have something to say about this yellow team. Just hang on. I'm gonna need to get it out. Let me just try and clear my chest because I'm gonna need to say something good here about that yellow team. Just hang on. I'll be there now. All right, it's out.
You got a fur ball there.
Yeah, jeez, because I'm gonna have to say something that's gonna. I think I'm gonna need to end up in hospital again tonight with an asthma attack. What I'm gonna say now. Listen, the signings that Chiefs have made: Lelepo, Tashrik Morris, and Andile. My goodness, with time, that yellow team is gonna look. With time, in a few more months, that team's gonna look a bit scary because shit. I had to get it out. Sorry, man. Oh, it's gonna be scary, Mike, because those you can see the difference at those players. I don't watch Chiefs games. When Chiefs game comes on, I normally watch 7 the line, you know, because I see a lot more excitement in Auntie Hilda saying something to Hian there. But now that I've just decided to watch with these 3 new signings, they're gonna be something. They're definitely looking good. Definitely. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we've got Nkulu, Teps, who says, leave my coach alone. On a serious note, if it feels great when our coach speaks for himself, because that enables him to express and convey the message without being misquoted. I think he's speaking about the fact that Nabi suddenly can speak English whenever they win, but when they lose, then he needs a translator.
Mikey, we also love it when the coach, you know, comes out and speaks in the post-match interviews, and I'm sure maybe also the boys have noticed that when they win, the coach, you know, tries and speaks English. So the more they win, the more English you're going to get from the coach, and the coach's English will improve the more they win. So it's up to the boys, man, to make the coach happy. Come on, boys.
And it also shows to us.
Talk about the yellow will start turning to gold for Moeneeb if they keep winning.
No, never. That's still the color of plaque on the teeth. I'm never going to give that gold to Chiefs. No chance. No, but it's also good to see the coach trying. But it's also like that, you know? Like the people will feel more, they can relate to him a bit more. Like, look, now all of a sudden, Wakile is saying that they must leave the coach alone. If it was last week when they played us, you know, said, check that coach, you know. But now definitely the support is there, you know, and it's because he's speaking English, and then it's good to see him trying as well, you know, because that's what the supporters want to feel, as if they are close to the coach, you know, they're close to the team. And if he speaks Portuguese when they're losing, so I'm hoping that he's going to speak Portuguese for the next few weeks, because otherwise we're going to have a problem here. Then Chester's going to be joining us more often, which I don't want.
Okay, let's go on to Smilo Komalo. It says the improvement I've noticed is that the players are playing with more grit and confidence. They're playing to win all the games, and the so-called average squad seems stronger under Nabi. There's a lot of belief, even among fans, and Nabi seems like a coach who will help Chiefs rise. There's been a lot of talk about a project. Tips? Is the project coming together? Or there's still a couple projects that there's something they need to submit to for this project to keep on the right trajectory?
Mikey, the coach also said it is gonna take time. It's not a quick fix. But what I like about this comment, they are playing to win all the games. That's why they can attract fans and get a sold out stadium because of the way they play, the way they approach to the games. Their energy. As much as yes, they're not maybe their top two, blah blah blah, but you can see, from the energy, how they apply themselves and they playing to win, Mikey. Fans want to see that. They want to see the players playing with their heart. The desire is there, the commitment is there. So I like that they are playing. They are playing to win.
I have to ask you about Bobby's comments after the game. You must have seen them. Bobby on the field was starting to talk about saying that the league's not over yet. There was some. What do you think, Moeneeb? You don't seem convinced that they're in the race.
Already, you see, one win, and they're already speaking these things. You know what I'm saying, man? That's why I can't stand these yellow supporters. But you know what, Manchester, it's true what Smilo is saying as well. But since you guys made that 3 signings, and you remember Mikey and Chester, we've been speaking as well and saying that they need senior players, and these signings that they've made have brought the difference to this team. So it's not just as we're sucking things out of our thumbs, we see things as well. We see, as much as I'm not a fan of that yellow team, but we need them to be a brand, a massive team, and they needed those signings. And look at the comments that's coming out now, because that 3 signings that they've made, they've gone into the market and signed positive senior players. And even now, the youngsters can express themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because they have quality in their side. But don't come speak about the league winning title here. No. First try, worry about top 8. And then...
Yeah. We learned our lesson. We were talking a lot about the league title, and then this weekend we got taught a lesson as well, Moeneeb. So we're also eating some humble pie today.
Mike, and you remember we made a comment last week where we said, when we played Sekakuna, and then they said, and then I said, listen, so we could see the difference between the pretenders and the contenders. And then the Sundowns people flipped it around, and then they said, yes, we could see today the difference between contenders and champions. And I thought, oh, and that is why, that is when I just pressed the button on the nurse thing in the hospital last night. More morphine, because it's really hard with that one.
Okay, then there is still some skeptics out there. Tips Justice Maluleka says that even though with all the best players, including Miguel, Dortley, Sereno, he could have done far better. Plus the youngsters introduced by Zwane have more experience now as well. So he's still expecting more from the Chiefs from the Chiefs squad. Obviously, you'll have some guys that even after a win they want more. But yeah, we acknowledge that maybe the Chiefs are not where most fans want them to be. Yeah.
Could have done better, maybe, but listen, Mike, it's trust the process, man. Bobby said it. Yeah. He said it's a process, So, and again, Mike, with football, it's strange because you can only know once after 30 games, once the season is over. Okay, where are we? How far?
Yeah.
Like judging from where we finished last season, the improvements and what do we need to do. Right now, I know fans they would have loved to see Chiefs top 3 already, but there's still time, Mike. There's still games to be played.
Yeah, it's Project X, but now it's all of a sudden in 2 games it's turned to Project X plus. So there's positivity. You know what I'm saying? The Chiefs supporters must stay in there. You could see the change. You can see the positivity. You can see the new aura around Chiefs. You can see that, and so they have to be patient. It's gonna happen. You can see it. Next year, maybe.
Okay, let's go for a quick ad break, and then Moeneeb, we're going to chat about all the Pirates comments. There's quite a lot of them. They're all worried about you, about whether you've recovered and if you've come out of ICU. So we'll chat about that after the break.
And I see Chester's here for the moral support as well.
Always, brother. Always. We are
golden liquid pouring, gold splashing, gold swirling, waves of gold foaming, cut to reveal more gold. It's easy to make a beer that looks gold, but to make a beer that wins gold, that's a different story. Carling Black Label, Africa's most awarded beer.
And we're back with SoccerBeat, guys. Thanks for sticking with us. Make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you comment, because as you see, we acknowledge all your comments and we have a good laugh at a lot of them. Feel free to rub it in with the Pirates when we lose, because we've been winning a lot. So we also accept when we lose, we can eat some humble pie. So keep serving up the humble pie. we acknowledge it. Moeneeb, everyone was very, very worried about you. Obviously, you made a post last night that you just been in ICU. You look like something had happened to your eye. I think that's what Tsepo is here as well. Just wanted to check on you, show his condolences.
I appreciate.
You're all okay after the weekend.
I appreciate the love, and that is why even when I was, like I said, I came back from hospital and I was lying in bed, Mike, and I was going through the support, and I could read all the support comments, and it made me feel much better. It even cleared up the blue eye, But that is what we want. We want to interact with our supporters and our fans, and we took a beating, and that blue eye came from that shot that what's his name, Mokoena hit. It hit the net and it hit my eye at the same time, But that's what we're about, Mike. Listen, when we're doing well, yes, we're on top. But that is the purpose of us as well. When we have these shows, we have fun, we laugh about it, we speak, and we also speak facts. But also, the best medicine, we've got dealt this weekend a proper blow. But it's not as if when we have these shows, the best laughter, the best medicine for pain is laughter. And when you have a clown on this side of the screen here, when we laugh, look at this. What's his name? Kodesi says. What Kodesa says. He says it, and exactly that is why the purpose of our show is there. We laugh through our pain. We're gonna have ups, we're gonna have downs. But at the end of the day, we still stand by our team, and that's what it's all about. And it's good to see comments like this.
Yeah. So we had guys saying they're laughing now because of us. They accepted the loss.
Yes.
And we had Sfiso here who said, sure, before to next time. The intro was fire. I give it to you guys, but I was sad. But now I'm okay and I'm happy. So we're glad. Thank you for the Talking Pirates, guys. Yeah, we felt your pain. We were feeling the same pain. Yeah. So Cheesy was
100%.
Moeneeb was sick, chest pains, and then I had to
look. And Chester's healthy. Chester was healthy. Yeah. Chester was the only one that was healthy.
He went for a run.
Actually, I was at the stadium on Saturday. When all this happened, Moeneeb, it was. I could feel for you guys. When they scored the fourth goal, all I thought of was my brother. How my guys feeling wherever they are. When they scored that fourth goal, Mikey, and the Sundowns fans, they were asking for 5. They started shouting 5. I was like, I was at the stadium, but at Loftus.
Mikey, my wife took me like this.
Loftus, they thought we had a rugby. They thought they wanted to score a try there. They were asking for 5 points.
My wife took me like this, Mikey, and threw me out of the house, Chester. What? Out the wall.
Yeah, we got Solomon Nabi says, acceptance is wisdom. It's a wake-up call for us. Let us soldier on, Mabakania, not a train smash.
100%. That's what it's about. In every lesson, in every whatever obstacle, there's a lesson. And this type of comments from Solomon is perfect, because as much as we took a thrashing the weekend, there's still a lesson out of that, And the lesson comes from the other team, unfortunately. Luckily, it's not from that bloody Chiefs that we need to take a lesson. It's from the real champions, So we take a lesson from that, because that is the standard, that is the level, And then we take our lesson, and beautiful words there.
Yeah. Then Liquid Snake 55. What is this? Is this a Pirates therapy session?
Chester, don't laugh with us.
Normally, one rainy day should not spoil the whole summer, man. It's still summer.
Yeah.
It was just one rainy day.
No,
you have to soldier on.
Yeah. Facts, Chester, facts. Yeah. But you know what, Chester? It's easy coming from you. You're not chasing the title. So it's easy to say that for you. You are in Project X+. You are building. We are chasing the title. So in different areas here of the league. But what you are saying is a fact. And liquid. And
Moeneeb, stand with me, because you might need a favor from the coordination.
No, Chester! We will never need a favor from you!
Soon Chiefs is playing Sundowns, I think 1st of March. What if you beat Sundowns? What
Chester,
if we
yes, but
beat
you know what?
Sundowns for you guys?
Chester, if we got 4, what are you going to get? You are still building.
Watch the space, Moeneeb. Watch the space.
Okay,
That's
Chester.
nice.
Let me
Okay.
rather eat humble.
Yeah.
Let me keep eat my 100 Mike. With
Yeah.
this comment here, this is quality. This is what I love about our fans, Mike. They are sharp. You know, you know the banter is good. You know, and then what is
True.
this? The pirates therapy. And when I liquid, it's not because
Yeah.
you see Mike as Dr. Fro. Now all of a sudden, this is a therapy show. Quality. I love these fans, man, in South Africa. They
Yeah,
can
so we,
hit
we
Chester.
celebrate together, we cry together. Come to
Yeah.
Talking Pirates, whether we're commiserating a loss or we're celebrating a victory and playing Spanish guitars, we're there for you guys. Don't worry. Here we go, Moeneeb. This was one of my favorites of the weekend from Binzo Shivambu. He said, Moeneeb, what are you saying? Sundowns invited Alessandro Nesta while Pirates invite legends like Motale.
You know what, Mike? So the Sunderland supporters were hammering me because I was speaking about the finance and I was not emphasizing. This is where I took a shot at the finance. This is the only time where I took a shot. But you see, Chester, when I speak about the finance of Sundowns, I speak about, the finance that they have to buy. But they don't just go buy to buy, they buy quality. And that is why they are the team that they are. It's a fact. Sundowns have money. We're not going to hide behind that fact. But when they buy these players and they bring them into the team, this team must still be coached. This team must still play. This team must still go and do the business. So it's not about the emphasis, is not about them buying. The emphasis is putting that squad together. They have the finance to get quality, put the squad together, and become who they are. So this is where I threw a brick, obviously, about the finance. This was just reaching. Because when I was done watching the game, I was angry while walking around. And then I saw, hey, this is Alessandro Nesta. This is that guy. How, my man? What is this? Last week, if it's Orlando Pirates, my man, our budget is like this, where we get guys like me, Mikey, and the local legends, the big. But now, because the money that they get Alessandro Nesta, my friend, an Italian champion, to come and speak and say how nice it is at Sundowns. You can see the gap. You can see the level clearly. But that is where I took a jab at the money. But when I speak football terms, I don't mean money in the sense of you just have money. No, you use your money well as well. Yeah.
This one was off TikTok. We call it, that's just a user, 7. He said, what happened to your eye, my legend? Did Costa also beat you?
No, I think it wasn't Costa. Costa, you saw what Costa did. You know what? They must stop bullying us. Stop bullying us. That's if I can remember also when I said that. Listen, it felt like we had boys playing against men. And the one incident that I saw was when and I big ups for Rele for even trying, Coco Melon for even trying to get on him, to try and kick him, but we can't. Coco Melon is young, he's a baby, he's our baby, to get sent Coco Melon to do a man's job. No, you can't yet. So Coco Melon tried to kick him. Ribeiro running from the halfway line, and Ribeiro just wiped his thigh off and said, what are you doing, small boy? But it's our youngster, and then Costa, what's his name, Mukwena, hit the shot, and like I said, it hit the net and my eye at the same time. It was a powerful shot.
This is another good one. He said that this is the Pirates online branch. And I think he's very correct. You're welcome to call us the online branch. From now on, Talking
Online
Pirates,
branch.
SoccerBeat. You can come to us as the
Yes.
Pirates online branch.
Chester, I don't want to see you smiling. I don't want to see you smiling. Yeah, man, Mike, make them understand. There's a quality comment as well. Gee, it was a sharp. It's sharp. But it is, the emphasis is Talking Pirates, Look at the headlines, as we speak Pirates here. Although we throw darts here, little darts here, there, but our main thing is speaking about Pirates, Chester, you don't say nothing here. Nothing.
Not a word.
We've got 2 more comments, but we'll get to them after the last ad break, guys. Stay with us.
Hey, Taola.
All right, here we go.
Ko Betway ba tshepela hore o tshwantse o betjhe ka tsela e nepahetseng. Ka nako e nngwe ho tlamehile hore o ikhule hanyane. Ka nako tse ding
O ska leka go busha tše di lahlegilego.
Nakusasa kuse olunye kusuku.
Dlala ngokusemandleni wakho.
Ge o tlhoka thušo ka gona.
hopola, bet responsibly.
Guys, thank you for sticking with us. We are addressing all of your comments from the weekend, reacting to a lot of things from the weekend. We have A couple more comments to get through. Neo Patlane, he's saying what I think a lot of South Africans are saying on Monday is Lucas Ribeiro for Bafana Bafana. He would be a great addition to our national team. This is quite a divisive one when it's brought up. Some people say yes, some people say no. What about our local talent? We should be using our own produce and all the rest. But I mean, sure, it's hard to say that Lucas Ribeiro wouldn't add a lot to our national team. What do you guys think?
Hey Chester, you've been nicely. You've been quiet, so I'll allow you, Chester, now to speak. No worries, you can speak.
Mikey, we don't doubt the quality. You know, he's a hell of a player. You know, he's a marvel to watch. And I remember not so long ago, there was this talk also about Serino. You know, should we have him in the Bafana squad? I don't think, you know, something, Mikey. If I don't remember us, you know, doing it like in our national team, you know, and I don't think to start now, man. Why? You know, because it'll open, you know, a can of worms. Like, and we'd love to have him, but unfortunately, you know, let's stick to what we've been doing, you know. And I think that's my opinion. That's my opinion, Mikey. You know,
look, I was on the other side of the fence when I say obviously we would love to have him with Bafana. I think the quality is there, but I think the procedure of actually naturalizing someone and them actually playing for your national team takes years and years and years. Like, it's not something that happens overnight. So to even start the process now, I mean, it's a long road to get him there. So I don't think it's worth it.
True, Mike. He's an amazing player. No doubts. Lucas is an amazing player. Even Serino, great players, and for them to play in our league, it's a big compliment. You know, it's a massive compliment. You know, but to have them all of a sudden now wanting to play for our national team, I think it will leave a sour taste in a lot of players' mouths, in a lot of fans, in our South African tendency. It will leave a sour taste. So I'm one as well that, as much as anyone would love to have the best players in their teams, but unfortunately we have quality as well that we need to groom. And with a coach like Hugo Broos around, you can see what he's done with players who we've written off. We've thought, how can this guy be in the national team? But with Hugo Broos there, the coach there, and you could see how those players shine under him. Also, I say stick to our talent, you know, and let our players grow. Nothing against Lucas not playing for our national team. We all would love to have him, but we are South Africa. And we have our own talent, and it's important that we groom and nurture that talent, especially with a good coach like Hugo Broos around.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm not going to America. A lot of people, I know Trump has put the offer. I'm not going. I'm staying here. Don't worry, SoccerBeat. I'm staying with Bafana.
I'm glad you cleared it up, Mike.
Okay, thank you. Just wanted to put that out there. Last but not least, Moeneeb, they were obviously we had a lot of concerned SoccerBeat supporters. And they were saying they're here for you. They know your reaction after Hotto scored. We all got very excited. We thought we were back in the game, and then 1 minute later we were back into depression. So he just said that the conversation you had with your wife, you spoke about it, and he said that this guy Siyabonga said you must just listen to your wife more often.
Who's that?
Siyabonga Matrus.
Siyabonga. I'm taking some advice as well. I am listening to my wife, you know. So yesterday we were having a conversation as well, and she was talking about, I'm getting a Pirates, a Sundowns jersey, you know. And I said, just you get a Sundowns jersey, babe. That's it. I'm moving to the lounge. And she said, yes, sister, move to the lounge with pleasure. She's adamant with it, you know. But yes, Bonga, no, you know, you know, they always say we should listen to our wives, but you know, us as men, we always want to show, I know more. But clearly now she knows even more about seeing quality, and she saw that Sundowns was going to bash us because as soon as we scored the two, I had my underpants up and going, what you talking about? And 3 minutes later, I had to put my underpants back on because I was humbled. But you're 100% right, Sia. 100% right, man, but don't state the obvious.
Yeah, please make sure we love your comments. They mean so much to us.
Yeah, man. Yes.
And we read everything and we try to engage with everything that we can. Yeah, so thank you so much. Keep them coming. Make sure you comment on this show as well. We'll feature some of your comments, guys. Thank you so much. From all of us over at SoccerBeat, thank you very much. And
Thank you.
In the next one.
Thank you, guys. Chester, I don't want to see you again.
SoccerBeat, what?